of fear, raise our hands in the air, screaming, we are still here.
My name is Carmen. I'm gonna be 25 years old in actually 2 days. I'm Romanian originally, but I'm also studying in Flensburg. I'm in the final semester of my MA program, European Studies. But because of the pandemic, I had to move back to my hometown, Brașov in Romania. But this is not gonna be for too long because I'm gonna be moving to Milan in Italy to start my internship this May. I'm part of two organizations. One is the one where I'm doing the internship, actually, Garage Erasmus is called. It's based in Milano, but also has an office in Brussels because it works on projects related to the Erasmus funding and with the European Commission as well. And it's a professional network of the Erasmus generation. They are also trying to bridge the gap between the Erasmus generation and people that not only, but actually to promote this experience because they're life-changing. This experience is so valuable for European citizens and for the youth especially, because talking from my personal experience, it totally changed my perspective. It totally changed my career and my academic path, because the first time when I did it was, I did one Erasmus semester in Germany during my bachelor's, and I didn't quite travel when I started my Erasmus abroad, so it was quite new for me. It was a quite new experience to live among another culture, another way of doing things practically, because it was a bit different. It totally changed my skills. I gained new skills like flexibility, adaptability, and it totally opened my mind when thinking of other cultures. I just discovered that I actually have more possibilities than I didn't even think of. It's a great opportunity for a lot of people, and coming from different backgrounds and cultures, and because it's not only for Europe, but it's also for like the eastern neighborhood, the southern neighborhood, so it's open for a lot of cultures as well. It's not a closed experience. That's what I'm trying to say. And yeah, so getting back to the organizations, the second one will be European Student Think Tank, which is a student-led organization. So the board and the whole organization is comprised by students that study across Europe, and we're trying to make a change for the better. I know it sounds bad, but with this pandemic, what it really proved me is like trying to have one plan and to stick to it doesn't work anymore, because everything can change. Like one association can go bankrupt, or one initiative can get cancelled, or flights get cancelled. So it's like everything changed. So I kind of trying to reskill myself, be a bit more flexible with my time and with my plans. I think that was one of the big changes in a way. It really changed me from that perspective. A rise to the nationalist thinking. I don't know if this aspect usually happens only during crisis, because it's a very opportunistic moment for certain parties to engage another type of population that they usually go to vote. But because people are very displeased, are concerned with how things are going during a crisis, that the current political elite are not tackling well things anymore. They're not offering viable solutions. So practically it gives an opportunity to other type of speech and politics. I think we're gonna have a new normal, because after the pandemic, because we've experienced, I don't know still how many years, but like still a couple of months or years of this pandemic. So it was not a short crisis that just went through and didn't leave us with nothing. I think it still leave us with some changes, and especially like mindset changes. The change, it's starting from us. So what we're doing on a daily basis, if everyone will start to change their behavior on a daily basis, then we'll really be able to see a true change in the world, and not only talking about it in political speeches and reports and analysis. But I think that a need for action, it's quite required nowadays, and it really starts with which one of us, and for going to vote, from starting to clean around us and not just throwing garbage on the street, because it's also important, and thinking of the environment, because I know it's a already very well-known fact, but I don't think people quite realize this. What it's important is that the change should start from within.